Are we playing? There we go. Okay. The thing froze up for a second. My computer's been being buggy all morning. So, yeah, it's been a while again. Sorry I keep being intermittent about these, but, most of my time and money has been going into trying to get my car situation straightened out. But I got this. I got a G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Commander. Now, how I got this is a funny story because I had a while back pre-ordered a Masters of the Universe Origins Scareglow figure off of Amazon. And I paid for it with gift cards that I had saved up because I earned gift cards online in various ways, and that's how I get a lot of my fun money. And yeah, so it wound up getting canceled, which was really peculiar because it said it was canceled due to low inventory, and I'm like, it's pre-order. Like, the reason that you pre-order something is so that when you get it in, then you sell it to me. So I don't understand how this is working. I saw a lot of people with Masters of the Universe Origins figures, their pre-orders getting canceled on Walmart.com. And I'm just kind of like, what's even the point of pre-ordering if they're just going to be like, oh, we don't have enough stock when it's time for your pre-order? Maybe, like, you should look at the pre-orders that you have and order that much and some more. And that way you have enough to cover your pre-orders and also to sell in your stores or online or whatever you want to do. So I don't know if the retailers understand how pre-ordering is supposed to work. I understand how pre-ordering is supposed to work. I'm pretty sure you in the audience who have ever pre-ordered something know how it's supposed to work. Anyway, I'm getting off on a rant that has nothing to do with this action figure. So when I got the gift cards refunded to me, then I had enough gift cards where I'm like, well, screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and order this Cobra Commander, especially because I want to order something that I know that they already have, so I don't have to worry about my pre-order getting canceled. So I was going to slice it open at the top here, but apparently it's already been sliced open at the top. This is one that I got from Amazon Warehouse. So it's supposed to be in like a damaged package, but the package actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's in way better shape than the Storm Shadow I ordered from them, which I'm pretty sure I did not order in a damaged package. Let's go ahead and open them up. Alright, so he's got the same sort of background in the package like Storm Shadow had, where it's the Cobra sigil. It looks really cool. And it's even got the warehouse thing on the back. I can only imagine that the warehouse had it because the tape was broken at the top. That's the only thing I saw wrong with the packaging. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get him out of here with as little fuss as possible. No stupid rubber bands. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and we'll just stand him right here for now. You can't see him, but he's standing right here. And then he's got some extra hands. Pull those out. And he has a sword, which is pretty cool looking. It has a hilt that looks like a snake, like the snake head is a pommel. It's a very unique shape. It almost looks kind of like a scimitar or something. It looks like it's got an extra handguard here, but I don't know why you would put a handguard there since that's not where you would grab the sword. But whatever, it's cool looking. I don't care. And then he's got this pistol that looks kind of like a pirate pistol, like a flintlock. I think it's supposed to be a ray gun, but it looks like a flintlock pistol. You can see it even has like the little, see right here, this thing like a flintlock pistol would have. I'm not sure what you call it. I guess that's the actual flintlock of a flintlock pistol. And it's got like a tiny little bayonet sticking out the front of it, which I don't think could really do much to stab somebody, because I don't think it would reach any vital organs, but you could probably slit somebody's throat with it or something like that. So it's not a bad looking gun, but I would have rather had like a 1/12 scale version of the old hairdryer gun. As I understand, I think it was the convention exclusive came with it, the hairdryer gun. So that's kind of irritating that they made one, but it didn't come with this one. Okay, so here's Cobra Commander. Get a good look at him, and his uniform is a darker blue than traditionally the figures. Like the original Cobra Commander figure had like a baby blue, almost like not quite baby blue, but much lighter than the regular Cobra Troopers. This is more like what you think of as Cobra blue with the dark blue. And the Cobra sigil is actually sculpted onto the chest, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that. I figured it'd just be kind of tampographed on there like it normally is. And he's got like a little chain over it. That's actually a separate piece. And that's pretty cool. I like that. And then he's got this little cape that fits over his shoulder on like a little pauldron. And you can see he's got like another smaller Cobra symbol that acts as a clasp. And the shoulders of the uniform have like a different texture to them, like a kind of a snake scale kind of pattern. And then he's got these gauntlets on his arms, which also have Cobra sigils sculpted into them. And he's got like a bibbed jacket with buttons on it. And it's kind of a long jacket, so that's probably going to interfere a little bit with the articulation. Not too bad. He can still sit down, so that's nice. If you have like a throne to put him in or something. He's got like that kind of Marvel Legends sort of articulation at his upper thighs. So, and then he's got like these tall boots with almost kind of like knee pads built into them. So they're not quite Wellington boots like you might imagine Cobra Commander could have, but they're almost kind of like a modern kind of equivalent to that, or like the jack boots, like you would think of them. He's got like a nice thick red stripe down his legs, and those also have kind of a snake pattern to them. There's a lot of detail put into this figure. I'm really impressed with it. I wasn't, I'd seen pictures of it, and like it looked nice, but seeing it in person is different. It really has like a very cool look to it that I appreciate. So, alright, so let's look at his accessories. And unfortunately, it looks like he can only hold one accessory at a time. And that doesn't make me happy. Because let's look at the hands. Okay, so he's got this one open hand. And that's a nice hand because, it's a good posing hand. It's a good, Cobra will conquer the world. That's Skeletor. Why am I doing that? I can't really do the Chris Latta Cobra Commander voice. I used to when I was a kid be able to do it really well, but I think like my voice is too deep now. So I'll go ahead and give it a Cobra will rule the world. Yeah! That sounds more like Rita Repulsa. I don't know. I'm out of practice on that one. I can't really do Cobra Commander. The helmet is kind of the one thing that I'm having a problem with here. Is that, like the faceplate is excellent. They did a great job with the faceplate. It's just the right shape. And like, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but it's like a really shiny silver paint. It's not chrome. But it is a silver paint that's really shiny. It's kind of like, if you remember, I don't think I did a video on Destro, but I think I was. If you're with me on Facebook and I was talking about Destro on that, it's really similar to Destro. How it's like this really shiny silver paint, but not quite chrome, and it looks good. But the helmet kind of, you see how it sweeps forward like that. I get what they were trying to do and kind of making a Darth Vader sort of thing, but I think it's just too flush with the faceplate. And maybe I could get it if I boiled it. Maybe I could get it to stick out a little bit more. I'll try to peel it back with my fingers a little bit. I think it looks a little better that way. Yeah, where it's not quite as flush with the faceplate. But I'm guessing in the manufacturing, it wound up looking a little more like that. If you look at the illustrations on it, it kind of has the same sort of thing like I'm talking about, where it seems like not quite as flush with the faceplate. It looks more impressive on the illustrations, but on the action figure, I think it kind of winds up getting smushed in and doesn't look as good. Maybe if I boil it, I can get it to stay. I don't know. But anyway, getting back to these accessories and the hands, since he has this one open hand, which is cool, but it can't hold an accessory. See, like, I'm gonna try to, I can't get the thing to stay in there. Like, I guess, like, kind of holds it, but that's not how you're supposed to hold it. And, of course, the pistol isn't going to fit in there either, but it looks like it should fit fairly snugly into his hand over here, which even has a trigger finger on it. So, he can hold that fairly realistically in this hand, but then what's he supposed to do with his sword? He can't hold his sword. It's got a sheath you can put the sword in, so that's cool. There we go. So, at least he's got a place to put it, but I would like to have him holding both accessories if that was the option. Also, it doesn't seem to be a holster for the pistol. So, I guess he's going to hold the pistol while he's displayed and keep the sword in the sheath, because that's the only way to do it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what about those extra hands you were talking about? You said there were extra hands. Can't the extra hands hold the accessories? Well, no, because the other extra hand is like a solid closed fist, so it can't hold anything. That's the one that goes over here. And the one that goes over into this hand with the gun is a pointing hand, which again is nice. It's nice to have these for options, but you know what else would have been nice? Another hand that could have held a weapon. I think I would have rather had the hand that could hold the weapon than a closed fist, if those are my only two options. So, I don't know. They might be like interchangeable with Marvel Legends hands or some other kind of G.I. Joe hands. So I might be able to get another one, but still, it would have been nice. I wish Hasbro had a thought about that. I wish Hasbro had have taken that into account, which apparently they didn't. So, but overall, this is a solid action figure. I'm really happy with it. I'd highly recommend it if you're a fan of G.I. Joe. And obviously, if you're collecting classified figures, Cobra Commander is like one of the most important characters in the G.I. Joe lexicon. So obviously, you're going to want to have him. But I think, anybody's going to be happy with this interpretation of the character. Now, they did do a lighter blue version of this, which I think was supposed to be some kind of like online retailer exclusive or something. So if you're a purist and you want the one that's as close to the old toy as you can possibly get it, well, there's an option out there. But, for those of you who might want a darker blue Cobra Commander, or for those of you who are just kind of indifferent as to what shade of blue he is, this is a perfectly good one, and I'm really happy with it. So, the only things I could think of that would have made it better is three things. One, if he could have held both weapons at the same time. Two, if the helmet was executed a little bit better. I don't hate this helmet, but I think it could have been better. So this is like, this helmet's like a 7. Solid, but it could have been a 9. And then lastly, what was the thing I was gonna... Okay, so what was the three things? Okay, helmet, being able to hold two weapons at the same time, and oh yeah, the other holster for the... It'd be nice if he could store both weapons at the same time too. If he had holster for the pistol, then that would make this Cobra Commander figure pretty perfect. But even as it is, like, I'd say it's about 99% perfect. It's pretty close. So he's gonna look awesome on the shelf next to Destro and Storm Shadow. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this time, and hopefully I'll have something new for you guys soon. I was looking at how my videos have done in terms of views, and I noticed that by far the video that had the most views was the one about my custom Skeletor action figure. So I'm planning on making more videos about custom figures, since that one seemed to do pretty well. You give the people what they want. Keep your audience happy.